Why, hello there everyone. Today I'm unfortunately selling this ship, but today we're gonna do a Pelican tutorial. Yes, I said it'd be the final, but you know, I kinda did a realistic Osprey tutorial in a way. Right, so now we have a Pelican here, and let's actually get started. Right, so just give me a second here. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna tear out these engines. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yep. I think he was talking about before I sold it. Alright. So we're gonna put fuel tanks, they're not batteries. Then we're gonna put one here, one here. Yeah, that's right. Right, so that should be enough for fuel wise, I think. And then actually let's delete these out here. And actually we're gonna, because you want to maximize your income, and just so we don't have to buy that 1,000 supplies again, why don't we just put a freezer here? Yeah, we'll put one there, 2, 3. Yeah, so this isn't exactly going to be the cleanest freezer setup, but it's going to be to maximize the amount of space we have to work with. So that should actually be enough for supplies wise, because you don't need that many supplies. Which actually, why don't there's a Pelican leaving right there. Anyway, let's resupply. How much supplies does that give us? 14,000. That should be enough, hopefully. It used to say how many days you had, how long your current supplies would last. I'm actually going to delete that now. Could we have more fuel? Probably. But remember, I do have to remember that this thing requires a lot more fuel. Although, I would like to even it out here. So, if we put one here, yeah, then we're going to put one here. Alright, so now we're going to work on engines, hopefully. Yeah, so on here, if I actually double check here, no, it's not worth it to do it like that. See, on Osprey, it's actually worth it to do them like long ways, but on here, on most ships like Pelican, Cormorant, it's worth it to do it like this. I just always hate when that happens. Right, so I should hopefully have a decent amount of engine power here. Can we actually put a small fuel tank here, or is that only, it's only one tile? Alright, then why don't we have this a hybrid ship? This will be hybrid, because, I've got some empty spots right here, and, yeah. Right, so, alright, yeah, this also allows us for when, like, docking and undocking to be quicker, just to get out of the dock. Actually, then, for this reason, I may try to throw on a few solar panels. But this is part of the realistic series videos that was requested by someone. So anyway, right. So actually back here, let's just get that set up the way, because I like to have everything even. I just like this nice open space here. So we're gonna go ahead and actually just put all carpet right here. Right, then we're gonna, okay, this is where things are gonna get a little different, but I would like to have an atrium on this ship. Yeah, I'd like to have an atrium on this ship, so thinking that maybe. See, the problem with Pelican is when you try to do an atrium, yeah, Pelican's not thick enough to really do one, but we can make it work. That should actually be decent sized atrium here. Yeah, that should be decently sized. So actually now let's go ahead and just put all of our wood tiles, just because I want to get that out of the way. And yeah, we'll rebuild that part real quick. Just give me a second. It's funny. The bridge on Pelican actually has a tile above it. Then you look at the Osprey, Osprey, and it doesn't actually have a tile above it. It's like weird. Alright, this is always the part I hate the most, but it is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. It's going to be 9 long, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should hopefully be right. Yep, and then now we can just go ahead and... Yep, and then now we just gotta do it again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're bringing it across. Right. And so here I think we're gonna have glass again. Right, so down 4, 5, 0. Let's count this up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. That completes the lobby pretty much, what it's gonna look like. Well, that's not what it's gonna look like, but, yeah. So, right, so we're gonna make it that. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna actually make this come out here because, I'd like to have a central type view, if you would, and, yeah. So, if this video does get broken up into multiple tutorials, it's because, well, when you're building a realistic ship, it does take a lot longer, which none of you guys tend to get, but if you guys are down for it, then heck, I'll make it. So, that's generally why I don't, is because it takes me, like, so long, because you try to, like, really maximize it, and, yeah, I just don't, put it as a video, really. Although I do have my albatross plans already, what I'm going to do on my commercial grade albatross, and then I'm going to sell that and get rid of it at some point. Right, so this actually makes our life here easier. So, let's do this. Yeah, I've already got my albatross plant, though, which is actually kind of funny, because, I'm like, does anyone else got their albatross plant? Most people, like, not really. Some people do, though, so credits to them on that, but, alright, yes, you use everything as a base, and, yeah, so this should make everything here easier, and then we're going to come through and delete any tiles that I misplaced, or, yeah. So, I'm going to put that there, going to put that there. Oh, we already have that. Alright. Oh. That's a problem. I can adjust to it. So, we're just going to take that out there. I didn't want it to necessarily be this big, but actually this is kind of looking pretty nice. I've never really done a realistic... Well, I have, actually. Let me take that back. Right, so this is 9, so we actually do want a 3. There's really nothing different on the 3 and the 4 versus the 3 is, if you didn't know, I'm just gonna throw it out there that the 3 is just for, to make it even on the odd number ships, and the 4 is to make it, so that's kind of how that works, really. You know what I wish about this ship? Since they made it all out of this type of railing, you know, I wish they would have done, like, the aft. They should have made it all just one type. That's what I don't like about Cruise Ship Tycoon. If Haggy or Allensy or anyone builds a ship, they don't make it all one type. Although, actually, I think Haggy did for Albatross. Oh, no, it was steel railing on the back. Actually, an Albatross, you could be, why don't I actually look in devlog real quick to get an idea. Oh yeah, they're working on the shuffleboard, by the way. They made the animations for it, so we should see that coming soon. Anyway, hold on, just give me a second here. I'm trying to find a picture of Albatross to make my judge idea right. Right. So yeah, this railing, it's all glass, and then there's some steel in the back. But Haggy does a good job. He did a good job of trying to make it all one type, really. But Allensy, he did a decent job, I guess. Right, so on Albatross, we have about 8 decks, and so if you've seen a picture of Albatross, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I think my first Albatross, I want to have the first 3 default decks, the way that is, as my 2x5 rooms, and then the 2 bottoms decks will be food and bathrooms, and then the top deck, and then that one, like, partial top deck. The partial top decks, that will be my entertainment. So I kind of have my first idea of Albatross that I want to do for myself set up, and then, yeah. And then in the future, I'll probably make a realistic one like my current Osprey. Right, so let's continue here, because I'm just trying to, you know, I don't know if we'll even get Albatross. Like, I may be out of Roblox by the time we get it at this rate, because they're not really tending to work on a Haggy. Oh, we're not really, you know, Albatross has problems that aren't worth fixing right now, but you know what, guys, just let me add you guys some benches and crap, and you'll all be happy, because it's totally the #1 thing we want in CSD. Anyway, I don't know, I don't get why people wanted benches, I don't really get that idea, but, right, so now we have to, unfortunately, we have to expand this, for all the decks now, because, I messed up on my width, because it was supposed to be that wide, but that's kind of failed. That was a mission failed. Oh yeah, it's okay, because I just have to go back now and delete the, go up. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. Alright, so now we're gonna come over here, we're gonna go down and do it on this side. Fortunately, it doesn't take that long, though, to do. So I'm just gonna come here, here. Alright, now we can take our delete tool and delete the walls we don't need. Don't need that. Okay, this is gonna be, actually, why don't I just drag click, because that's why we have drag click. Right, so this makes it easy, actually. Just do it all at once, right? Right, now, yeah, we just gotta delete the length of this for all the decks, which we are almost done, actually. So then, we just need to get the final ones. Then we need to get that out of the way here. You know, I actually know people who are excited for Pelican. They have a Raven or, right now, but, oh, gotta go, sorry, Disney. Oh, bye, dudes. Aw. Rip, I wish I would have read that earlier. Oh, well, he'll be back, because, yeah. So anyway, I'm just gonna keep building here. Actually, by the time we finish it, it'll still probably be back, so. This could be about an hour to 2 hour tutorial, and I'm sorry if it is. That's just what you, I mean, that's, if you guys really want realistic tutorial, please do expect that. Yeah, so, right, so now I'm gonna come, I don't have a, okay, so here's the thing, I don't really have a problem making realistic tutorials for you guys, just, it takes long, and I don't want to make, like, ridiculously long videos to where you guys all get irritated, and don't, like, want to watch it at all, or have an interest in trying the design, or trying to make your own design off it. So, right, so I'm actually gonna go off here, and I'm gonna make this, and you're gonna see in a minute why I'm not, going to make that. Right, and I'm gonna place that there, and then aw, dang it, I was hoping that was Dosel. Anyway, so I'm just gonna continue here. That completes that, and again, you're gonna see why in a few minutes, why I'm not doing it all the way. And some of you may know, I would say it right now, except right now I'm trying to trying to focus, if you would. Right, so, actually, you know, you're probably gonna see another unboxing video soon, because I'm planning to order something, yeah, so I'm probably gonna do another drone unboxing video soon, by the end of the month, or so. It seems like Alan Z put more time into this ship, this ship. Not some of the other ones, I can't really say. Like, Osprey, he said he put just 8 hours into that ship in one day. Okay, very incredible, but I am gonna be honest, this ship looks the best, the Pelican, because the Pelican actually, like, the bridge doesn't have, like, 5 tiles, and they're not just all, like, flat and everything else paints itself. Either that or Haggy was the one controlling that, and that was just the laziness of Haggy. But I wouldn't say necessarily Haggy's lazy, but anyway. Right, so now what we're gonna do is, oh, a 2-floor restaurant and a Pelican. It's gonna take away my idea of doing aft balconies, but actually it'd be better if I did aft balconies, TBH, because Well, because here's what I can do. Yeah, I could... These don't necessarily make more, but I can fit more 2s, TBH, because I put 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay. We'll do it like this here. Alright. This guy's gonna have a really thick balcony. No, let's make it go like that for them. Because they don't need a thick balcony necessarily. Right, so... Yeah, so that's gonna stick out a little more, but, right. So now we gotta do the number one thing I hate. This is now where we actually have to make the aft balconies, and this is gonna look a little weird, because usually I put 2x5s, 1, 2, and then I would put, like, but that's gonna change today. So... Actually gonna go ahead and just place all these little corner pieces, because I hate these corners. I just don't like to use corners, that is, but, you know, when I found out we had them in Alpha, I'm like, I didn't know we had corner walls. And then when I found out, I use them on, like, every ship now, because it just takes out the corners and makes the corners look nicer. So, yeah, I like corner walls now. Alright, so now, what we need to do, I almost left the game, that would have been bad. Right. I always hate when people, like, start jumping in the water. TBH, because, like, it can get annoying really quick. The ROBLOX water noise is weird. We just make this, like, the edge concept of having indoor balconies, right? Right. Oh, this looks so funny, though, but... You know, it's a balcony, and they should be grateful. They should be grateful that they have a extended balcony, because they still have their 2-tiled balcony, but right, so these guys are gonna have a sunbed at the end of... Oh, that looks so funny, it makes me laugh, kind of, just the way it is, but you know, you don't pay as much as some of these other guys, and that's kind of what you get. Can't expect quality always. Right, so just, you know, people kept saying, like, couches, because I got inspired by Disney doesn't like couches. But that's not the case. I actually do like couches, just I don't think they're necessarily needed. I mean, I don't think benches are needed. No, that's what they were saying. They're saying this. Couches made because I got inspired by Disney doesn't like benches. Yeah, I doubt that's why they made it, for one. And, I don't necessarily hate benches, just, you gotta agree with me on this. These benches, they're okay, I mean, will I use it on the ship? Probably. Right, so anyway, I'm not making a promise that I will use benches, by the way. You can add them to your own pleasure, I guess. And I did say that I wasn't gonna make another one of these, but, you know what? You know, that's just how things work. Your mind changes, and yeah, that's how that works. Right, so now we actually need to go here and add... Let's get this atrium knocked out. Let's get this done. So here's what we do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is my idea. Right here. Yeah, so now you're like, you know, these walls are gonna pay off of me doing that to the walls. This person dance... Oh, that's Ryan, right. I'm like, bro, this person's dancing on my ship. I'm like, I didn't know there was a party going on. You didn't invite me, Ryan. Right, so I'm going down here. No, I'm joking. Right, so... Actually, because I don't have the chat open. Hey, doing another Pelican... I see. Yes, I'm actually doing a Pelican tutorial, which I wish I could tell him, but except I don't use voice chat, because I don't like voice chat. Yet again, though, I still speak on my YouTube videos, so, like, that concept of me doesn't necessarily make sense, but that's how I work. Alright, so, okay, now I just need to keep that there. Okay, that's so the stairs here get kind of messy. Dude, everyone's joining. 3 friends in one server. That makes me smile. TBH, but So we gotta do this to each deck basically, but trust me, this is probably gonna be the best Pelican tutorial I've done. I've said that about the other one, but that design's kind of expiring now. I did say final Pelican tutorial, but I couldn't really think of anything else to do. If you guys have any ideas for what I could make a video on, like Cruise Ship Tycoon related, or any other game you think I should try, please do tell me, because I'm starting to run out of things to be able to do, because we're not getting much more entertainment, or we're not getting like new ships as much as we were for that short time. So I am trying to think of as many ideas as I can for you guys, but I'm starting to run out. And I don't necessarily want to go inactive, because if I go inactive, then it's like you guys went, oh, he died, but I didn't die. It's just I've got no ideas really. So also, if you wonder like why haven't you made videos for a few weeks, we're just kind of wrapping school up. It's got about 20 more days or so. So I'm just trying to get that knocked out and make sure, I've always had good grades. So I've just been busy with other things like tries to think of one. Oh, Boy Scouts, stuff like that. And yeah, right. So I wish I have to do this differently because yeah. So we're gonna do this. That's. And we gotta do this to all of them. No, not all of them. Just the ones down here, I mean. Not all of them. We could do it to all of them, but all of them don't need it. So, right. Right. When people say like dab on them haters, yeah, okay. When you guys hate on these videos, there has been people, trust me. I do think a moderator deleted it. I was trying to find it, except actually, in a way, you could say I roasted him for, yeah, we'll just go with that. I roasted him back for saying something that I didn't necessarily find it offensive, but it just trying to rub it in, like, why are you, like, hating on my channel when, like, yours, like, is, like, about freaking cats. Yes, I do like cats, in a way. Never actually been interested in cats. Cats are okay, I guess. Not my favorite type of animal. Dogs dwarf cats for me. I'm sorry about that. They just do for me. Right, so we're gonna do this to all of them just to make it look like we've got a grand entrance going. Actually, now we gotta come here and review this one. So, right. Again, if this tutorial is broken up into many pieces, well, I'm very sorry about that, but I'll probably upload them all at once, so it's more. But I didn't like that because, like, one had, like, 700 views and the other part had, like, 300. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's just, like, I'd prefer to make it all in one, so it's not just, like, spread out. It's, like, I like it to all be together. Yeah. And that's actually before I spent a few hours having Billy merge a video for me. I forgot which one it was, but it was a recenter one. Alright. Alrighty. So now we need to go through and add our floors, or else these guys are just going to fall when they try to get off here. Ooh, I see. Alright. Connecting the two sides. Actually, this is for me more like a Disney ship. That's more of where I've seen the idea applied, where the gangway's here and like you look up and you like got the grand staircase. Except we don't have the grand staircase anymore, and if we did have the grand staircase, there would be one right here. Except we don't have a grand staircase, which I don't know. I'd like them to fix that. Like add it back. Well, make it work for one, and then add it back. Haggy. Oops, I added the grand staircase on accident. You know what I actually find funny about that though? Like, just watch them one day. Oops, added albatross by accident. Well, you can't really undo that. That's the thing. Because with Grand Staircase, he just deleted it off the game. What? You're going to delete albatross off the game and all the admins are going to be mad? And like, yeah, I don't think so. Right, so that would be a fake accident. Although the people that got it for that are very, very lucky if that ever did happen. But I ever think he's gonna one of the admins is accidentally gonna delete the restriction script? Probably not. And yes, I'm assuming there's a restriction script. Is there? I don't know. But I mean, to make it to people only, yeah, there's got to be some sort of restriction script Haggie's got going on for that. Or yeah, right. So now we're actually gonna put fences here just to kind of keep this idea closed off of so the NPCs don't like well, okay, realistically, they can't fall down there because the way the game context works, but just in case. Right, so that kind of covers that, and then I think we're going to put glass all over this part. You know what we could actually do? We can make a cut across right here, except I think it would look funny if we had wood cut across right there. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll have it like that for now. I may change my mind. I don't know. I really think that they should be able to walk across, yes, but well, okay, for now we'll actually just let them walk across. See, the problem is they'll start, if I don't put fences here, they'll start dabbling all over the glass, and yeah, that's not the idea. The idea is to keep them off the glass, really. So actually, why don't we go and see what this atrium kind of looks like in perspective. To view, do I think it's too big? Probably not, because we can put our pool right there and still have our sunbed area. Yeah, so I think we're good for that. It's like he's on my ship, except he's not. Is he playing with a cormorant again? Aw, bro. I don't blame him. I like to play around with the... Oh, he actually bought a cormorant. Oh, I think it was the game. Oh, no, he didn't. He actually bought a cormorant. He's always complaining about cormorant. The thing is, cormorant can make you money if you do it right. I've said that a lot before, but yeah, I know I'm not joking. It actually can. Dude, this looks funny. It's like, the bridge looks like an observation lounge just kind of in the front. If you could, like, cut this off, it would look like an observation lounge. Kind of. Just have that at the after, that would be cool. Alright, let's get back to building here. So, let's... See, it's weird how I like to... Did he buy a raven? Oh, no, I'm like... Alright, how do we... Well, we're not gonna have rooms up on this deck. This is gonna be our food deck, I'm pretty sure, and I think that bottom deck's gonna be, like, our entertainment. But, oh wait, but I'm trying to do something unique. Eat. Well, I can make these two decks entertainment, and then I can make... But then we would only have, like, one deck of rooms. I'd like to have at least two decks. Alright, okay, I've got an idea here. So, well, the pool's only going to be up here, so I can make the 2-floor restaurant. That's... Wait, I don't want to do this. Because this has that extended section, so if I cut it off, like, right there, but, I believe this guy should have a large pool, because, we're going to have a decent amount of passengers, and, it evens out like that way, too. So, rip, I want this to face the other way, though. Also, I think we're gonna have stores, we're gonna have, like, a hot tub room type thing, and, yeah. So, we're gonna go from here. So actually, obviously, I'm gonna do some beds, or benches. No. We'll have benches, but not right there. Just because a lot of people like benches, and, benches can come in nice. Are we gonna do a Central Park? Probably not, because, as much as I want to do it, I kind of made this atrium, like, that takes up, like, most of the ship right there, and, yeah, I don't think we're doing a Central Park, sorry. I'm sorry about that, but maybe in a future video, possibly. I don't know. But I'm assuming you guys still want to make money, so, yeah, if we had one deck of rooms, A, that would look funny, and B, you guys wouldn't make as much money, and that just defeats the purpose, too, I think, and, yeah. So, actually, here... I'm going to put one here, and then I'm going to put one there. Oh, wait, no, we need radomes. I almost forgot. Jeez, I would have forgot that. No, we need radomes, so hopefully you guys didn't place a hot tub there, and I'm sorry if you did. I didn't catch that right away. Yeah, so we need radomes, that's no doubt, because how else am I supposed to contact the people on land? Hey, we're sinking. No, it doesn't work like that, but just for the fun of it, I had to say it like that. If the radome was 3 tiles wide, I would put one there, but it's not, so that's out of there. So we'll have those 4 then. We'll have 4 radomes, and just to make sure I have that on right. Yeah, that's in line. Alright, okay, now we're actually gonna go ahead and fence this off. Yeah, and this, I'm gonna try and not jump around as many decks now, because usually I'll start jumping around decks, and then it just kind of gets confusing. So I'm gonna try not to, but I'm not making a promise that I won't. Alright. Oh, here's where we'll put benches. We just put a bench, just a whole bench across that. Right, so I'm actually gonna make this my ending bench point. And then I'm actually gonna go over here. What's here? This is middle bench. Alright, we need a middle piece. Now we should have left end. Right end. Right end. Alright, so we have benches for people who like benches. And actually, benches are gonna let us do the rainforest room concept. So, yeah. Right, alright. So that's our bench area, and this is going to be kind of empty, because I don't like to put anything over the wings. I like that to be like a free-for-all crowd standing space for people to go stand. Right, so, if we had shuffleboard, I'd have a few right here, but we don't have shuffleboard yet, so that's out of the equation. If Haggy adds it later tonight, then, delete whatever I have you put here, please, and then you should be able to have a shuffleboard. Right. You don't have to put, well, I'll make a designated spot to adapt this for the shuffleboard if that gets added today. Actually, I could put the chessboards, I'll put the chessboards here for now. I don't know how long this board is going to be. Let me look if I can get an idea of how many tiles I think it's going to be. Shuffleboard. Yeesh, that looks like a few tiles, actually. Here, why don't I go onto the Trello real quick? I just want to make it so if we get shuffleboard, we can have 2 shuffleboards after this video is over. Oh, they added a new buildable object? Because it was just 100, now it's 101. Alan Z completed 4x6 pizza place on this card. Oh, that's cool. Furniture to this card. Oh, they added that. Oh, no, I don't think that was it. Oh, the 4x6 pizza place was that object. So let me actually try to find this shuffleboard. It's probably going to be under entertainment, I would imagine. Outdoor entertainment. 5x9, pools, hot tubs. 1x6 shuffleboard. Alright. I can make room for that. Oh, no, I can't. Rip. 1x6 shuffleboard? Wait, the shuffleboard's only 1 wide? Oh, yeah, that's only a tile wide. Well, we can actually fit 2 shuffleboards then. So... this one, I wish I had Albatrossel. Right, so... That's gonna look funny, isn't it? Okay, I'll try to find another designated spot for a shuffle. Oh, maybe back there we can put a shuffleboard or 2. But I would like to have a shuffleboard because, like, shuffleboard's gonna be the new thing, and and I might make a designated spot too for the comedy hole, assuming that's gonna be coming soon. Is it? Probably not. I don't know. Just assuming it may come soon. If it does come soon, then I won't regret making a spot for it. Technically, I'll put a store, but then if the comedy hole comes and you really want the store, just go ahead and delete the store. That's what I'll do, actually. If comedy hole comes, just delete the store and replace it. Assuming it's... I'm going to stop looking in the Trello, because then I'm just wasting time for you guys. Your guys' time, and I don't want to do that. So... what should we put? Oh, this could be our shuffleboard spot, actually. Right, so it would be... A shuffleboard is going to be that long. So this would be about 4 shuffleboards right here. If you guys would like to have 4 shuffleboards. When the chessboards come, just put them, because this is 6. So we put 1 shuffleboard on this side, and then 1 there. Yeah, we can have 4 shuffleboards right there. And then actually too, if you did want, you could add another shuffleboard there and another one. Right, so you could have about 8 shuffleboards up here. Because you can put a shuffleboard here, put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Just in the meantime, this area is going to be a little temporary, and I'll tell you when the temporariness will stop. And actually, no, this won't be temporary, what we're going to do right here. You can change anything up, though, if you guys would like to, because I don't really mind. It is your ship, after all, and if you're just taking ideas from this, feel free. Right, so that's kind of that benching area, and actually... This is going to be a very, very thick bench for people that like benches. Because here's my idea here. if I make it like that, because then I believe we have those corner pieces. So then, right. Now we need our right end bench piece. Now we need to get our, be this one maybe? Oh, okay. So we actually have to use a thick bench right here. Oh, we don't need the ends either. Alright, so I'm actually going to redo this. Alright, so now we need to go grab the bench middle. We're going to put one there, and this is the thick bench right here on the ship for people who really like benches in Cruise Ship Tycoon. There's your bench. Right, and then over here, so just these chessboards I think are going to be temporary, and everything else. Now, I'm going to put a sunbed here, but if you do really want to put a shuffleboard here, feel free to delete these two. This one and that one. Or just keep it if you would like. If you are following this, then you can get the idea, kind of. See, I would do it, but we don't have shuffleboards yet, so it kind of looks funny, and empty, but that's kind of just preparing for the shuffleboards. Although over here we will have our chessboards. Just in the meantime, as a placeholder, we'll use these. Alright, so we'll just have a few benches, sunbeds right there. That kind of completes our top deck. So I have benches for people who like benches. Yeah. So we got tons of benches, actually. Benches aren't my favorite thing, but, I necessarily don't hate benches, just I wasn't for benches in CSD, really. It's not the big demand item for me, that I think we needed, TBH, but anyway, that's just my opinion, and my opinion could be wrong. Alright. Opinions can't really be wrong, because, again, it's just an opinion. So, here's what I'm thinking for you guys. I'm thinking up here we make our... So, here's what my idea. These two decks, we could have... Oh, no, we can't have this one as a room, because it's, destroyed. And this is going to be those two room decks. So, I'm going to get a little I was going to say custom, but... We can't do a 2-floor restaurant. I'm just trying to have as many rooms. If you really want to do a 2-floor room, or go in the comments and start screaming at me, as some people do, then go ahead, I don't care. I'm doing what I feel like. Because I'm kind of getting tired of it, because there's some people that come here and say, your videos are trash. Oh, yeah? Well, then, you know what? You go make your own videos. Anyway, I'm a little angry about that. It just kills me. Which, actually, I'm not going to take it into... because then you get cyberbullied, and it doesn't really affect me that much. So that's out of the equation. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep going on here. It makes me kind of mad in a way, but not mad to where I start raging, and it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't really affect me. But, I really liked, positive feedback, but, it's okay. Although the ones that do are very positive, and thank you for that. That makes me happy, but some people that's just so greedy, ungrateful, it just makes me angry. And it kind of disappoints me in a way. Right, so anyway, sorry about that. It really gets on my nerves, kind of. Partially, though, if someone starts trying to bully me over it, will it affect me? Heck no. Heck no. Actually, here, I think we can put a bathroom. Oh, yeah. No, we can't. Dang it. Alright, well, actually then, we have batteries. Let's use the space to our advantage. Oh, rip. Rip. I want them to be able to... Okay. Oh, did I just delete something over here? I don't know. So I'm actually gonna let them go out here, because, yeah, you know what I'd like to see in a future update? I'd like this to be a tile so I could change the colors, and we could all change the colors for that, but will it happen? Probably not. Just like everything else in CSD. I'm just kidding. But, will it happen? I don't know. Am I gonna push for it and beg and scream? No. Not that desperate. Just an idea. Right, so that's... I really like the Pelican's, bow isn't too plain, TBH. To me, at least. It's kind of decent. So this is more of a luxury Pelican, as you can see, when I have this massive atrium thing. Yeah, so this is more of a luxury Pelican, so yeah. Right. Oh, don't let that over there. Alright. Yeah, so some of these guys are gonna have somewhat extended balconies, or we'll figure something out. So, actually, let's see how many rooms we have. We probably don't have a lot. 24. So we're gonna have about 40 rooms, so we're gonna have about 100 people, maybe, which is actually the Pelican average. Well, not the Pelican average. The Pelican average is like 50 or 40, and that's ridiculous. Technically, one deck of rooms, yes, but no. I'm not doing one deck of rooms. I like to have two decks. So this could be a public viewing deck then. Of course, the NPCs really never go outside in the public decks. And then, you know what? Over here, we just gonna open that up for them. And then, you know what, Pelican? I always, when I do after rooms, I always get this little like public balcony type thing. And it, yeah, that's always works out that way. It seems. Oh, and actually, just to kind of touch this up here, you know, yeah, let's hope, you know, let's just say that they can't see at the portholes, alright? But, yeah, I mean, really, yeah. Alright, and actually, since some of these are bigger, we could give them a tree or a sunbed, but I think the tree would look nicer, TBH. That's my opinion. If you'd like to give them a sunbed on their balcony, go ahead. No more extended ones. You know, I really wish we could place like a... I wish these would come with like 2 sunbeds right here, because this is a door and like 2 in each of those. But it does not come that way. Which is fine. It's kind of cool, yes, but... Oh, you know what we could do, actually? Couches. We could have like 2 little couches right here. Because... Right. I wish the 2 ends were right by each other on that one, but I ain't complaining. So that's that. We have those 2 couches for sitting. And yeah. I really want to put a plant there, but I can't because there's a door. Which is fine. And actually, why don't I put a private, thing out there? A private, what do you call it? Private balcony. Oh, Kevin's the only one left. Well, everyone else just leaves. Which is fine, I don't really. I don't know, I keep, like, being really emotional and dramatic, except that's not what I'm trying to do. Anyway, let's keep going here. Right. Okay, we're gonna put couches here, because here's why. Why not? That's the better question. Yeah, I don't really have reasoning, I just want to put a couch there. Just in case, like, people are walking and they're, like, tired because they can't find their room, or etc. Right, so we're gonna put a few public sunbeds for the people that are on this deck, or just anyone, if the sunbeds upstairs are crowded, and guaranteeing those will become crowded. Right. Probably this is the best Pelican tutorial I've done so far, TBH. And actually, just so this paint, just so I don't rage, no, it's kidding. Just, do I want this dark, thick blue, or we'll split the dark one for now. Indoor primary, and yeah. I get to be more of a darker stripe to go with that theme. Alright, so that's kind of what it'll look like. Then the couches look, and everything kind of blends together, so that's why I do it like that. The white couch is the white. If you don't like that kind of idea of a modern type cruise ship, then you can make the colors whatever you want, just this is what I'm going to make them. Which does not have to be, you know, let me say this. If you're gonna follow this tutorial, just note that you don't need to follow, like, every step by step. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but, you know, and yeah, don't worry about the steps. If there's something, or if you just want to follow to a certain point, you're just like, alright, I'm going my own custom way. Totally up to you. Right. So, you know, I want to have a 2-floor restaurant. If I don't have one, then no, okay. I need to relax. Alright, so, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and, I was gonna say, if I don't have a 2-floor restaurant, some of the people that see my channel are trash. You're just gonna rub it in that video, and then I gotta go delete the comment, or someone else has to do that, and that's just more work for me to do, or someone else to do. And yeah, at some point I may just close off the comments. There's usually a lot of positive stuff, but I don't like to have moderators deal with that. I don't like when people start bullying people and using my channel to bully people. I don't like that. It makes me mad. And that's not what I want here. I want to, but, you know, there's people like this in the world, and it kills me. Right, so, as I was just saying, it doesn't bug me. Oh, no, please tell me I didn't crash. No, we crashed. Alright, why don't I just reconnect, actually? And if it fails, well, this will be the end of part 1, then. Alright, yeah, so that's just a quick reconnection. When did he, so... Do you want Italian? What? We'll back here. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue with our ship here. And I believe we were on this deck. Right, so now, well, we're actually, believe it or not, we're right here. And so I'm going to actually put that here. I'm going to put one here. I was going to say worry about the obstruction, but there's no obstruction there. I mean, say don't worry about the obstruction, but there's no obstruction. So that's nice. Right, so, right. Yeah, this is definitely the best Pelican tutorial I've done so far, I think, personally. You guys may think different on that, but personally, I think this is the best one I've done. Yeah. The final one that I said was final, yeah, let me be honest, that was kind of crappy. Well, it wasn't crappy, but it was not, I could have done better. I could have. I freaking promise I could have done better. But, you know, I kind of messed up there and I didn't do better. So I'm sorry about that. Right, so now we actually have to do our little conversion here, which shouldn't be that hard. What if we have to delete anything? I'm gonna do that now. Which actually, right here, I'm gonna delete those. Right, coming over here. Yeah, we'll just do that same thing down here then. And then yeah, the things that are gonna get replaced by a wall, I'm just gonna leave. Right, so now we're gonna come here, and then actually after I finish up this part, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing decks. And then after I finish up the deck part, then we're gonna. That is it for this one, and then I am going to go ahead and work on the inside here by possibly adding couches, benches, stuff like that. Oh, actually, I gotta put normal wall there, so when I pull the wall back out, which actually I'm gonna just do in a minute to get that taken care of. And actually, I do have to use the remove tool, so was there something I had to remove? I don't recall. Alright, so now I'm actually going to come back here with the wall and fix this little error I made. Alright, so now over here, I'm going to put a, what did I put up here? I believe I put a plant, yeah. So these guys are going to have a different plant. They're going to have this type of plant. And you're like, why do you put plant? Couldn't you put a sunbed? Yeah, I could put a sunbed, but... you know, we gotta touch it up a little bit and try to be unique. Right, so, alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the walls here, and then I'm going to, put that there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sunbeds, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that here, and that finishes that part, and, yeah. And actually, you know what I wonder, oh no, I don't think I can. You know, they should have made this a tile, because okay. But I don't think I can physically place something there, though. But I wish I could place something there. Because I totally put, like, a cabin back here, maybe. But, nope. Just how that works out, I guess. But for the sake of realism, actually, I kind of want that there. Oh, no, but that ruins it. Alright, we're taking that off, then. Oh, you know what we could do? I want bathrooms. I was going to do a thick bathroom, except that wasn't long enough. Although I will have a thick bathroom on the deck, one of the food decks. which actually is only going to be one food deck, so yeah. Alright, so that finishes that part. Oh no, oh no, oh come on, I'm just failing now. Right, so now I'm going to go ahead, grab our batteries, and, no, that won't fit there. Right, I like that. It lets you put a battery there, but it doesn't let you build. Is that even a tile? It's not even a tile and it lets you build there. What the heck? Yeah, that's not even a tile. Oh, it is. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I'm just a little messed up on that part. Right, so that, we already finished that deck. That deck is a whip. I don't know what we're gonna put up there. That may be like the store in the spot. We'll figure it out. But anyway, let's continue here. Which actually, yeah, we're almost down to the bottom deck. That's going to be our food, and that's where the thick bathroom is going to be. So this is literally an exact copy of the upper deck, and I'm sorry about that, before I have any complainers. That's just how things work. Yeah. Alrighty, and that's the couches for you. No, we can't have any furniture. I got my marble floor for that finishes that area. I have that, and then I have the sunbeds, and then I'm gonna come over here, and I want to put a couch here as well, just like upper deck, and just put this here. Then I want to actually I could put a couch here, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go ahead and put a wall. Do you want to build a wall? No, I'm not gonna start that. Right. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and make this like this because the way that's set up, it just corresponds that way, and yeah. Alright, now I'm going to actually take this keycard door, I'm going to flip that the other way, I'm going to go up here, flip this the other way as well, and then I'm going to go over here, I'm going to grab our porthole, and yeah, I'm just trying to pick up the pace a little. I feel like I'm going slow now, and yeah. Right, and now I'm going to come here, grab my sunbeds, rotate that, and then I'm going to come over here and rotate that. And that finishes up the sunbeds, that wraps that up, and that's that deck. And now we're going to come down here, and over here we're going to have our main dining facility, I think. So over here, if I can fit 2 sandburgers, I'm going to put our sandburgers over here. And then, can I put 2? Yeah, I can do it right. I'm taking that out, because that's not how I'm going to put them. And so, oh, this isn't wide enough to have multiple on each side. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna have 3 sandburgers because I'm really, and soon, guys, shall I mention, we're gonna have a new dining restaurant. We're gonna have that new pizza place that I was talking about earlier. Don't know how soon that is. I would hope that comes out with shuffleboard. I'm hoping. Will it? Probably not. Just knowing how this all works out. And then, right, I'm just gonna wrap that up like that, and then actually I'm gonna throw a plant in here because I want a plant in here, and then that's gonna look like, oh, we can't, oh yeah, right, alright, can I have at least 1 plant in here? Alright, alright, we're removing those for that reason. Right, so now we're actually going to delete that wall as well. That wraps up that food area, and now I'm going to come back here, and this is all going to be casual dining tables, and in the far back, I'm going to have a few, medium restrooms for people who like medium restrooms. Personally, I mean, yeah. Alright, alright, so that's gonna bring that to about here, and this should hopefully be enough, because while the people are getting food, there should be people leaving, and there should be people getting in the line when the people that just sat down, by the time they get over here, they'll be done, and that's how that should hopefully. Alright, so now we're going to actually go ahead and go back to rooms here, and I would like to have a thick bathroom down here, but this may not work out as well as I was hoping it would, which seems to be the case, and actually, yeah, and if you want to know why I'm talking fast, well, I'd just like to finish this up, for you guys and try to be a little quicker than I usually am, which usually I like to take my time, except, yeah. Which actually we're going pretty slow still, so I'm trying to pick up the pace for you guys, and yeah, and I'm sorry that I'm trying to rush, but If I don't rush, then dudes always hate in the comments, and yeah. But usually there's more compliments than hate. So actually, you know what? We're just gonna continue. Except I'm not gonna like talk as fast. I'll just do the thing, and then my voice will be a little behind on what we're actually doing at the moment. And then over here, actually, I'm gonna grab a door, as you can see, and then I'm going to actually just kind of put it like that. And then actually, you know what we can do? We could put one plant there, one plant there, one plant in the middle, and then we can compare it. We can grab this, that, and that's how that would play out. And then we can come back to our tables here. If you guys don't like me talking fast and think I should just go slow, please leave that in the comments. And just kind of let the haters get angry, then please do leave that in the comments on what I should do. And yeah. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put our plant there, and then I'm actually going to delete these two tables, as you can see, and that wraps up the main dining room. And now we're done with the ship. No, just kidding. No, I wish. No, we're not done with the ship. I haven't even done the Central Park yet. But we've done every other deck. We have that deck left. I have to do the Central Park, or whatever I'm going to do in the middle here. And then I have to come back up here and do that one deck. And sorry, I forgot about a gang one. Oh, no. I can get to that still. So I'm going to go ahead and do that still. Right, so this is going to be all portholes because, you know, portholes, and this is commonly what you would see. And yes, again, back to my luxury cruise ship point, this is just going to be a food deck, and then we have our two passenger decks, then we have an entertainment deck, and then we are going to have some sort of store probably here, and then we're going to have something else there. Alright, so actually, I think we're done with the food deck now. Let's go ahead and actually... Alright, guys, this ends the video. No, just kidding. Yeah, right, I wish, no. No, I don't wish. I actually like making videos for you guys. I find fun out of doing it, so that's why I continue. No matter what people say, I'm just gonna continue, because I don't let one person take me down. Alright, I'm gonna put my mic on mute for a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put one of these functional, not functional monitors on each side here, and yeah. Right, so now we're going to put trees here, and I'm going to put grass around the trees, and yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to actually put another plant here as well. Alright, so now I'm going to actually put two trees in here, because I didn't realize we had a little bit of empty space there, and yeah, and actually, We're going to actually work our way here. So that finishes up the atrium kind of, and then I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna actually come over here, and I'm gonna come over here, grab our furniture, and then I'm going to do this part. Alright, and we're actually gonna put a hot tub here too. Alright, so that finishes up the hot tubs, and that finishes up the bow type area for the ship, and now let's go up to our upper deck here, and let's just kind of follow what I do here. And again, you can do something completely different, up to you, not me. And yeah, let's go ahead and start. Right, so we're going to make our little hot tub type balconies with 2 hot tubs on them. Alright, so that finished up the hot tub balconies, and yeah. Actually, we're gonna make a little quick change over here. Alright, so I put this here just to kind of make these not look as bad. One of these I'm probably going to put a poll to which video of mine you guys think has been the best so far. Probably near the end of the year I would do something like that, but... Alright, so I'm just going to actually go... Is there a corner piece for these couches? Oh, there is. Alright, then actually, we can... That's going to change our design here. So, right, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this, put this here. And you're like, well, yeah, no, just trust me on this one. So what we're gonna do here is I'm actually gonna go to my module piece, my corner piece, and then that's gonna be this type of couch on this ship. And as you can see, I've been trying to balance out the couches and benches, and yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna replace the door actually. Well, you can put a tree here, but nah, let's not. But if you do want to put a tree, feel free. So this is going to be like a little steam room, if you would, kind of, is what I'm trying to go for. So yeah. We've used all the bench parts on this ship, the both corner pieces, and yeah. Right, so yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah, so, yeah, right. So, over here, we're gonna make our little keycard doors. In the back here, we're just gonna have little bars just for the sake of it, and we're almost done with this video. We're just gonna be done in about maybe 30 minutes, hopefully quicker. And yeah, that's how this should roll. In the back here, I would like to have 2 bars if all works out well, which it seems to not. Oh, yeah, alright. So we're gonna have 2 bars then. Actually, let's redo how I have this. I would like the end counter to be like that, because then it doesn't look as funny like it. Oh no, the cabinet's gonna fall off the edge. That's, yeah, so that saves that part by doing it this way, and well, that kind of finishes up our little, what do you call it, room? I forgot what the name was. Room. And yeah, so actually now we're gonna go ahead and put our store here, which actually fits perfectly. So we do have a store for the NPCs to shop at. We could call it Menards. No, just kidding. That's copyright. Well, it could end up in a copyright strike. No, not Menards. Trademark. That is not my. Company. All rights reserved to Menards. Just to kind of clear that up, because I do not want to get copyright strike for a company that I do not own. Oh, no, dang it. No, so we're actually going to redo this here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put, and actually I'm going to deactivate the chat here for my local side. And then actually what we're going to do, you guys should like this idea. No, just kidding. I don't know if you will or not, but this is going to be bridge type thing. The bridge viewing deck is going to be thick, hopefully. Well, that's kind of what we're trying to do. So, thick bridge viewing deck, and, oh, you know what we could do? Lifeboats. Actually, when they have the ones, they're supposed to have ones that should hang over the edge at some point, I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to place our lifeboats here, and I'm actually going to put a door right there, just that way, so it's like they're accessible, but it's going to be like a metal door, so like now you can't just go access the lifeboat doors. Alrighty, so now we're going to continue on here, and land, oh, come on. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bridge. Alright guys, we've officially finished our ship here. So I'm actually gonna call it Disney... we'll call it Disney Trade. No, again, Disney is not my company, which should obviously be obvious, but just in case someone tries to make a deal about it and get me a copyrighted strike, it's not my company. That is, and anything Disney is technically not mine. It's technically Bob Iger's in a way, but not Bob Iger's. It's technically the Walt Disney Company of Enterprises. Again, it sounds stupid talking about this, but I don't want to get copyright strike for using a name of a company. So I would like to get to the bridge here, and if we can get over to the bridge here, this should allow us to hopefully then just board passengers after we board the bridge. And this is just in case we need to evacuate here. And then that control, in a way, here's what my idea was. Is there a switch? Alright, this little black button would control the lifeboats once you click it, and that would just control the lifeboat arms, and then you click it again, and now you're controlling the ship, and we fell off the edge. So I'm gonna go ahead and, is there a Huron? I really like the TP to Hurons, and yes, there is a Huron. The reason I like the TP to Hurons is, oh, cool, oh, rip. The reason I like the TP to Hurons is because, they're simple and they don't take so long to load. So, oh great, we have the passengers 68K night 84th. And let me rephrase this. You want a realistic ship in a small package? Well, this is your best bet here. Yeah, so I'd like to hopefully say ratings will go good, but crowdedness can always change that. So we'll see. And I put couches here for me to use. Well, for whoever's driving the ship to use. Oh, yeah, let's go on the rating. Oh, shoot, I unloaded the passengers. Oh, rip. No, I meant to undock. Alright, let's undock here, and we're going to sail to... I would like to see the max speed on this thing for you guys. And actually, real quick, how much is this ship worth? Alright, so you're going to need about 650k to do this project. Oh, that's nice. I spent 650k for this project for you guys. And let me just make sure there's no areas where we could add final batteries, which seems to be true. Alright. Yeah, so batteries are for scenarios like this. Yeah. And then it gives us some fast acceleration. Alright, so I'm heading down to Island 3, which me and Doe's nickname Castaway K. Is it really called Castaway K? Heck no. Wait, what? Jeez, these crew members are early. No, just kidding. No, we don't have that yet, unfortunately, which is okay. Although, personally, some people are like, well, I'd like to have cruise before Albatross. You know why I'd like to have Albatross before cruise? Oh, this is nice, actually. This thick thing, which actually failed miserably because it wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be different, and actually I'm going to stop turning now because if we keep turning, we're going to miss. Alright, so now we're going to go down here, and we'll kind of look around the ship, and, you know, I like seeing them. Yeah, so these guys are all waiting for a room in the salon. That's nice. Because I believe back here we have our rainforest room, which yeah, so these are private hot tubs. No one's using the rainforest room. Aww. Well, that's fine, I mean. Although, real quick, before I end this tutorial, I'm sorry when I jump around and forget things. I sometimes accidentally do forget things, and I'm sorry about someone in the background. Right, so I'm just gonna continue. We really can't. Sorry, rip. Alright, so we're good there. Alright, we got about a 3.5 rating on this thing. And what is our passenger? Oh no, buy another ship, right? 84. Yeah, technically this thing isn't supposed to hold that much, but, you know, let's actually look at the ratings and see what they're complaining about. Entertainment, 5 stars. Basic needs, 3. It's because we don't have a lot of bathrooms. And the ship rating's 3.5. Yeah, so it's really the crowdedness that kills it. Right. Yeah, it's really the crowdedness, because we have tons of entertainment. So that would have been a little... oh, hey, how's the rainforest room? Alright, so... yeah. So this ship, overall turnout, I'd say pretty good. This is definitely the best Pelican tutorial I've done, I personally think, and we need to get a thumbnail shot for this, actually. Alright. Alright, if he jumps off the ship or something. Alright, now I'm gonna get my thumbnail. Alright, I got my thumbnail for you guys now. And that's gonna be latest Pelican tutorial thumbnail. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and copy this for when I upload the video. When we get over to the island here, which actually we might have enough electricity to get us down there. We have a ridiculous amount of fuel, absurd amount, because we don't really consume that much. 25 knots, yeah, that's about a basic ship speed. And actually over here, I think what I'm gonna do is I think we need more freezers, I'm gonna be honest. Because we don't have enough, really, and yeah. I believe this ship needs more supplies than that. Well, really, here's the thing. We still have an absurd amount of fuel, because really, realistically, if you think about it, anytime you go to a port, you're going to be stopping. So if I'm going from here to Iceberg, yeah, I'd be able to go this from here to there. From here to where my mouse is, basically. That's how the fuel range works. You're in the center. Doesn't mean you can go from, like, up here to, like, down here. That's not what it means. But really, realistically, we still have too much fuel and we should have more engines, but, I mean, whatever. We'll go with what we have now. Although, when we get to the island, I may redo it. But I do definitely think we need more battery. Oh, and our ship actually picked up more speed for some reason. That's funny. So, this would cause us to remove battery. And we don't even have that many fuel tanks, that's what's funny. And we have like 100 engines in. Yep, still. Alright. I'd say the ship turned out pretty good. And actually, we haven't made something yet. And actually, I'd like to keep an eye on where my ship is. Because we are almost approaching here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the atrium. Will we finish it? Probably not. I mean, no, we already finished the atrium. I'd like to have some sort of chandelier type thing. So, yeah, realistically, you shouldn't be able to jump on this, but whatever. I wish there was already pre-built chandelier so I wouldn't have to build one for you guys, but I don't mind building one. And actually, I gotta watch my ship here because we're almost to the dock and I don't want to crash. Oh, and then you know what we do here? We just put some glass in this. And yeah. Hashtag that's this one lonely chair there. Alright, actually, why don't I need to get an outside view of where our ship is, and it looks like I need to turn for 100% fact, though. No, we won't request a tug. We might, though, depending on time schedule. I do think this turned out to be a pretty good realistic ship, and gets decent income for the size of this thing. And actually, we're just gonna go ahead and tug now. Alright, so this is going to be how much it costs to refuel everything. Yeah, see, we only used like $13,000 worth of supplies. And now I think we have enough. Oh, we did add more, though. We used about $7,000 worth of fuel. $13,000 worth of electricity. 20, 30. So our bills are about $32,000 right now. So let's see, our income, 85. That's pretty good. And that was only in 13 hours. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, for one, that was 13 hours. Technically, if we had another 10 hours, we would have made about 130K, maybe. Because 85,000 divided by 13. I don't actually grab a calculator here. 85, 129 divided by 13. 6,000 an hour. Alright, times 24. Yeah, we could have made about 157,000. According to this thing, technically, realistically, I think about 150,000, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, so actually we got 86,000 in 13 hours. So this ship, overall, yes, we know the answer. It makes pretty decent profits. Well, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, that's gonna wrap up today's video, I think. So see you all later. Good day and have the good rest of your evening.